Welcome to another episode of the Long Gone Music Rock Show, where today I'm in beautiful Hollywood, California. And the reason I'm here is to show you a bunch of cool rock and roll stuff, including this building behind me, the famous Capitol Records building. This thing is iconic. If you're a fan of Ray Dennis Steckler movies, you would have seen it at the beginning of Wild Guitar. Obviously, it's featured heavily in that because, you know, if you haven't seen that, you need to see that. That film is amazing. The Capitol Records building. Let's have a look. So there we go. It's a very, very iconic building. I love this mural on the side. Look at this. So cool. Capitol Records. So while I'm here, I will be checking out the brand new Green Day star, because Green Day are one of the greatest bands ever. And, you know, there's a shirt. Yeah. So I'm going to check out the Green Day star, which is outside Amoeba Records. So let's go. Here we are, my friends. The one and only Green Day star right here on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And it looks like someone's already done some dookie on it. So this is to commemorate the Green Day star. This is on the side of Amoeba Records. Very, very cool. Now check this out. So if we go over here to the Green Day star, which is here, not only that, they are this close to Sammy Hagar of Van Halen fame.
Hello, baby!
Hell yeah. A little bit of Australia right here on Hollywood Boulevard. Nice. This is my worst nightmare, or it is heaven. Look at this place. Well, look at this stuff. Phil Spector's Wall of Sound. This is incredible. $30. Oh my, look at this. $25. So much cool stuff here. Oh my God. Love. Oh, what is this? I don't even know what it is, but I want it. Funky Soul and Rare Grooves. That looks awesome. $140. The Kinks, awesome. Oh, what's this? Dead Weather. Nothing there. These are new 45s, staff picks. Where's the punk section? There is a punk section here, it is. This is what we're looking for, punk section. Bluey. Of course, it's Gigi Allen and the Jabbers. I do not have this one. For those who can take it raw, I do not have this. Blitz. Bikini Kill. Black Flag, Bad Brains, The Clash, Discharge, nice. There we go. Dickies, that's awesome. The Dwarves, of course. OD, Fucked Up, oh man. Fugazi, one of the greatest records ever. Inepsy, Craig will probably buy that. This is easily one of the greatest records ever. Misfits, No Effect. This is wild. This whole place just blows my mind every single time I am here. What? That is so cool. Brilliant single. Pentagram. Oh my God, so much cool stuff here. So much. This is too much. They have a whole Jack White and White Stripe section over here, which is cool for me because I love this stuff. But I have them all. Oh well. Norton Records, Third Man Records, Sub Pop, the whole deal. what I always recommend to do is go through the bargain stuff underneath, because last time I was here I found a whole pile of Aussie stuff super duper cheap. Here's more. Uh-oh. What is this? Well, buying that. Sweet Debbie. What is this? Ah, Ramones is played by the Nutley Brass. Not sure I need that. What else have we got in here? Poison Idea. Poison Idea on Voodoo, don't I? What? No way. I'll be back when I find more cool stuff. Okay, so I just went through the singles as I always do. I found the Husker Du Amusement double 7-inch that I've always wanted. It's a reissue, but I don't care. I've always wanted it. This Dee Dee Ramone and the Chinese Dragons. The Professionals, so cool. And this Ramones one I've never ever seen before. Oh my god, this is awesome. And I've only just looked at 5 things. So good. Right here we have a 80s and 90s and indie arrivals section. So I'm going through these while some sirens go on outside. But oh my god. It's crazy times here at Amoeba. But man, well, if you need some Ed Sheeran, there you go. But this place is my favorite record store in the entire world. And I'm so glad that I get to be here with you guys now going through this stuff. Now, the last time I was here, I found a bunch of Australian stuff super cheap. I haven't found any Australian stuff yet, but that doesn't mean that it's not here. I just got to find it. The Australian stuff is turning up. Tim Records with Regurgitator and Adam Harding, split 7-inch, $10. If you need this one, Tim number 5, there you go. So if we go through, I'm sure we'll find more now. There is so much stuff here, and it's all awesome. I love these things. It's always so cool to see who is here. Ah, there she is, the Swift one. There are so many here. There he is. That's coming with me. Finally, the Joey Ramone candle. I've always wanted it, and today it's coming with me. What else we got here? This is amazing. Look at all this stuff. Coffee mugs, of course. That Blondie one is killer. Love that Blondie mug. Taylor Swift. Amy Winehouse. Prince, of course. And these lunchboxes are unreal. That Motley Crue one. Oh my god, look how cool that looks. That is unreal. What else we got here? Sam Hain figures. King Diamond. Misfits. Godzilla. Gremlins. This stuff is amazing. Lemmy. That is unreal. Camp Snoopy. Alf, Born to Rock. Batgirl. Oh my god. Lemmy and Rancid. Oh my god, they got both Johnny Ramones. I don't own those yet. I probably should get them. And then there's a Plan 9 from Outer Space. That's unreal. This stuff rules. So we are going through. The stack has gotten a little bit bigger. It's pretty awesome. So we're going through the cheapy stuff. This is the stack. The stack is out of control. But I've got some great things in here, and I can't wait for you to see them all as when we get to the end of this video. I'm still going through these singles. So many good singles. Alrighty. This Fu Manchu single. I don't remember if I already own this. Oh my god. This is why I need to look at Discogs. What a day. Wow, and the day's only just begun. Amoeba was successful as always, and now we are in lovely Hollywood, California, where we are going to go and check out a bunch of cool stuff. I'm not sure what yet, but we're going to find it. So yeah, stay tuned. Amoeba, man, if you've never been, you have to come here. This is like the greatest thing ever. So, what did I buy from Amoeba Records? Yeah, I know, you're probably asking yourself that question. Or maybe you're not. Maybe you just don't care. And that's okay. But if you've come this far in the video, I assume you're wondering, what did I pick up from Amoeba Records? Amoeba is one of my favorite record stores in the world, if not my favorite record store. I can spend hours in here. But this day that we went was actually the second day of the trip. So I couldn't go crazy and just buy up everything, even though I wanted to. Believe me, I wanted to. I wanted to spend hours in there. But yeah, I just knew that if I did, I would have blown all my money in the first day, and then I would have had nothing left for the rest of the trip, which was to include punk rock bowling. So, first of all, you would have seen that I pointed out these things. So I bought both variants because I'm a completist and I just love the Ramones that much. So yeah, there we go. Both variants of the Johnny Ramone figure released by Super 7. Is it Super 7? That's what they call themselves. Yeah, Super 7. These guys have done tons and tons of figures. I love their figure collection. I'm glad I never got started on it early on because I just would have bought everything and then had no money ever. But these are not exactly cheap. From memory, they're like $20, $25 US, and that's not exactly cheap in Australian money because our dollar is so bad at the moment. But yeah, I had to get them both. Why not? You would have seen that I mentioned in the video the Joey Ramone candle. I did get it. There it is. So very, very happy to have this. There is a DD one, but they didn't have it. Otherwise, I definitely would have bought it. These were not cheap either. These were $17 from Amoeba Records. But, you know, I didn't see them for the rest of the trip, so they're not everywhere. But, you know, I know a lot of people do sell these rock candle things. It's basically just a label on a glass thing. But you know what? Doesn't matter. Didn't have it. Do now. Love it. Now to the records. As you would have seen, I flicked through a lot of things in there. I didn't show you all the LPs because that would just go on forever. And I'm mainly a 45 kind of guy. So I did go through a lot of the 45s. Here are some of the ones that I picked up. First of all, The Professionals, 1, 2, 3. Love this band. This features Paul Cook and Steve Jones from the Sex Pistols. And yeah, just very, very cool to have the 7 inches. So very happy with that one. I did buy it. I flicked through it when I was there and I was kind of like, yeah, I'm not sure I need that. But then after thinking, I was like, yeah, I should probably get that. And so I did buy it. I haven't listened to it yet, but I mean, it's sure to be funny. And it's just another thing to add to my Ramones collection because I'm a massive Ramones nerd, as you know by watching these videos. I did pick up this Fu Manchu single. I did not have it. This is a split with a band called MOAB. So I'm not sure if that stands for something. I do not know MOAB. But I do know Fu Manchu and I'm a massive fan. So yeah, didn't have this one. Had to buy it. The Mini Skirt Mob. Now the reason that I bought this is because it has Amy Wickman, who was on the Jeff Dahl Group's album Scratch Up Some Action. I think she was probably in some others. But I really love that record. And so I definitely had to get this. But there you go, the Mini Skirt Mob. I mean, obviously, it's named after a great film, which if you've never seen, you need to check out. I love that film. They do a cover of Be My Baby on this record. So I'm looking forward to hearing that. Haven't listened to it yet. And on the flip side, you've got I Want to Go to Bed With You. So there we go, the Mini Skirt Mob. Here's the Husker Du 7-inch that I picked up. Like I said, it is a reissue. I don't care. I've just always wanted the double 7-inch of the Amusement EP, and I finally have it. So yeah, very, very cool. I think this reissue came out on Record Store Day or something like that. But yeah, I didn't get it then, but I do have it now, and it was pretty damn good price. Here is the Ramones bootleg, the Ramones All Revved Up, which is recorded live at the Octagon Centre, Sheffield, 15th of November 1987. It's a double 7-inch. Very, very happy to have this one. I've never, ever seen this before. I've seen a lot of Ramones bootlegs, but I've never seen this one. So I'm very, very glad to have it. And last but not least, of the 7 inches, is this Dee Ramone one with the Chinese dragons. The single's called What About Me? It comes on green vinyl. Always good. But yeah, very happy. Did not have this single, so very happy to have it now. Very, very cool. Now, I did get two 12 inches, and the first one is this TSOL record called I Thing, and I do not know this record at all, but it's TSOL, so I had to grab it. I love TSOL, and yeah, this one I just do not know. I missed this one for some reason. I don't know why I missed it, but Yeah, I haven't even looked at it yet. Let's open it up and check it out. There is the cover, in case you're wondering what it looks like. There you go. It's on red vinyl, but how's this? It's also got like a half-side picture disc or something, which you can see here. There you go. How cool is that? So I have not listened to this yet. I don't know what this song is like, but I'm still stoked to find it. It was really cheap too, so I had to grab it. The last record I bought was this TSOL 12-inch of Darker My Love. I remember when this came out, it sold out in its first run. I didn't get a copy of it. The postage was just so ridiculously expensive that I was just like, I'm not paying that kind of money just for a single record. Like the postage was like double the price of the record, so it was just silly. And I always wanted it though, and I was hoping I was going to find this when I was in the US. Sure enough, first record store I go to, there it is. I didn't see it again. I didn't see it in any other record store that I went to on this trip. So I'm glad that I bought it on my second day there because, yeah, otherwise I may have missed out altogether. But there is something that I need to talk about with this record because opening it up and checking it on Discogs, let's go. So it comes with this postcard photo thing of Jack Grisham. This is taken by Ed Culver, who did the Damaged famous record cover by Black Flag. I actually met Ed Culver once at Punk Rock Bowling, and the very first time I ever went, 2015, I was there and he was doing a photograph showing and he was there and I just started chatting to him. He was so lovely. Love Edward Culver's stuff. And yeah, like I said, nice guy. But this picture of Jack Grisham, this was included in it, and also this sticker, which is pretty cool. Now, when you look it up on Discogs, it says that it comes with all this extra stuff, and including that sort of stuff, but it also says like a poster, maybe an insert or whatever. Now, the copy that I got does not have any of that stuff in it, but this particular variant of vinyl, it's this color here, and it says there's only 24 copies of this variant or something like that, and it's supposed to have all this extra stuff. So I'm not sure what happened to all the extra stuff, but it's kind of like a greeny Coke bottle look to it, so I don't have all the extra stuff. Bummed out about that. It was $25. I didn't have this EP. I really wanted this EP. But yeah, really cool. So stoked, because if you've ever seen the movie Suburbia, Darker My Love is one of the songs that they play, and it's such a good song. And it was never come out on anything else, just the Suburbia soundtrack. Suburbia, fantastic film. If you want, I've done a video on the Shout Factory DVD Blu-ray of that, so feel free to go back into my, videos, and you can watch my video on Suburbia on the Blu-ray and the soundtrack there. I'm pretty sure I've uploaded that video from memory. Maybe I didn't. It should be there. Type in Long Gone Loser Suburbia and you'll find it. But anyway, yeah, very cool looking variant and very cool record by a very cool band. I love TSOL. Such a good band. Looking at the back cover here, you can see they cover The Damned. How cool is that? Oh, and Lou Reed, of course, as well. But that is so cool. So this is a good little EP. I'm very happy to have it. So that was my time at Amoeba Records. Now, you may remember at the beginning of May, Green Day announced a Punk Bunny grape Slurpee that you could get at 7-Elevens. So, of course, I had to go along to a 7-Eleven and try one myself. I'm at 7-Eleven in Hollywood. I've got my Punk Bunny. I'm going to have a Slurpee here. Green Day Candy Grape Slurpee. Let's go. Let's try it. Not bad. Cheers. Here's to Green Day. Here is the cup. Yes, I kept it. Yes, I brought it home because it looks so cool. The Kaplunk Slurpee. How cool is that? And on the other side, you've got Green Day. Now, it also has this QR code that, maybe hold up your phone and see if it picks it up. But it takes you to a Spotify playlist, or a playlist of sorts, that you can check out and rock out to. And why not? Very happy to get that. Now, while I was in the 7-Eleven, it was noted that there was a box on the ground, like of something else, and there was only one thing in it. So, of course, we had to ask about it. And it turns out that it was this. It's a Punk Bunny speaker, and it is a wireless Bluetooth speaker, and it comes with this, Slurpee spoon thing. But more importantly, look at this little speaker. This was like $7.99 or something like that, and I had to get it because, it's Green Day related. Look at the little Slurpee. How cool is that? That's the speaker. I'm sure it sounds like crap, because being that small, I'm sure it's not busting out the biggest amount of boost that you can get. But it's still a little cool Green Day thing to have because, Green Day are one of my favorite bands. And yeah, just very happy to find it. Now, while I was also in the 7-Eleven, I did see an empty box there with Punk Bunny stuff written on it. And I said, hey, can I have this? And they said, take it. So take it I did. And here it is, folded down so that it was easy to put back in my suitcase. But this here is a display for Green Day's Punk Bunny Slurpee stuff, and for the cups, I guess. So you can just go grab a cup and then go fill it up with Slurpee. But yeah, very, very happy to have this and add it to my Green Day collection. I think it actually will fold up and probably hold some records. So maybe I'll put some Green Day records in it. I mean, why not? So after drinking, whatever you do with Slurpee, you gulp it down. Anyway, after the Slurpee, it was time. I was feeling a little bit peckish. I needed a donut. So why not go to an ice cream donut store that was across the road from the Chinese theater? I mean, had to be done, right? How cool is this artwork? Anyway, so I'm here. I'm about to have an ice cream donut, chocolate ice cream donut, which they put inside a glazed donut. Check this out. How cool is that? Now look at all these donuts to choose from. Oh my God, they all look so good. This is true. I've noticed this. This is true. Look at that. That is so good. Oh. Here I am with my ice cream donut. I am at my free Punk Bunny thing. Don't ask, don't get. But anyway, I'm going to eat this right now and I'm bloody excited about it. So, oh, this looks so good. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. What an interesting combo. As my friend Dan would say in Mexico, interesting texture. Yeah. I've never had one of these before. I love it. What do you think? Yeah. Who's down? I'm down. I got to tell you now that this donut was easily one of the best donuts I've ever had in my life. And I've eaten a lot of donuts, as you can probably tell by this weight gain. But I love donuts. And the donut there that I had was just absolutely phenomenal. That place is unreal. So definitely go there. If you're in Hollywood and you want to try an ice cream donut, head there and get yourself one. The Chinese theater is definitely a cool thing to see if you're there. If you love movies and stuff like that, it's got autographs carved into the concrete there by like the likes of Kevin Smith, Jackie Chan, Marilyn Monroe's famous one is there, and a lot of people, go there to see that. If you actually look closely in the ground, you can see one of Marilyn Monroe's earrings, I think it was, the guy said, and she squashed it into the ground as well. So that's been stuck in there for eternity. So there you go, Marilyn Monroe, leaving a piece of her behind. And of course I had to see the plaque of Carrie Fisher that is there now. So yeah. If you've seen the video prior to this one, you would have seen I went to the Forest Lawn Memorial Park and paid my respects at Carrie Fisher's grave. She's buried right next to her mum. I think her mum died a day later or a day before. It's really, really unfortunate. But yeah, she was like a huge part of our childhood growing up. I mean, she was Princess Leia, right? And not only that, she was in The Blues Brothers, which is one of the greatest movies ever made in the history of cinematic cinema. Something like that.
Is that girl?
So I went back to my friend's house, Aurora, and we all got together and we were like talking and hanging out and whatever. And it was decided that we needed food because, that's all you do when you're on holiday, right? Buy records, see bands, and eat food, right? So it was time to go out and eat whatever this was. And I can tell you now, this again was another one of the greatest foods I've ever had in my life. That looks so good.
Is this the first time?
Yes.
Well, I hope it's going to be your best time.
It probably will. This looks awesome. Yeah, I'll do Oreo crumbs too. Why not? What the hell?
Do you want a strawberry or a macaron?
No, thank you. No, just, yep. That looks freaking awesome.
I tried.
Thank you so much. Look at this thing.
Got it for the custard.
Oh my god. So this thing I've never had before. This is going to be the very first time I've ever eaten this. Look at this thing. Look at it. Look how good this looks. Oh my god. And so I'm going to take out the spoon.
I've only had like the other way around. The upside down thing is different.
Okay. This is really good. I've never had anything like this before in my life. This is really, really good. Come to Somi Somi Soft Serve and Taiyaki. Thank you for watching me eat. So there we go. That wraps up the first few days of my trip in LA. There is plenty more videos to come. So if you do want to watch the things I got up to, including a massive long video on punk rock bowling, hit the subscribe button, and that way you'll know when it gets uploaded. You'll get notifications if you hit that bell thing. You don't have to, no pressure. But if you want to keep up to date with what's going to be coming on the channel, there's going to be lots of things coming from this trip. So yeah, but anyway, thanks so much for sticking around and watching this episode of the Long Gone Loser Rock Show. Take care of yourselves, look after each other, go buy some records, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.